everyone, I'm Lisbeth. Thank you for tuning in on Moseholm Yoga. In this video I want to show you some exercises you can do if you are pregnant and you would like to strengthen your back and your core, your pelvic, and also some nice stretches you can do. If you're maybe following some of my regular classes online or in real life, some of these exercises can be good as alternatives to some of the poses where we might be on the belly, which doesn't feel so nice if you have a baby growing in your belly. And then you can do the exercises anytime you like, just to keep your body strong and healthy as you're carrying your baby and also afterwards. So let's just start. To begin with, just find a comfortable seated position, anyhow you sit comfortably. And just for a start, you take one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. You can close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And a long, slow exhale. Deep breath in by your nose. And long, slow exhale by your mouth. And just take this moment with one hand to your heart and one hand to your baby's heart. Feel your heart pumping. As you feel this life growing inside of you, this beauty of this life growing inside of you. Take another deep breath in. And long, slow exhale. And then just let your hands again rest to your thighs. And gently open your eyes. To begin with, we're going to come to all four on your hands and your knees in a cat-cow position, which is a nice one to do as an alternative to some poses in a yoga flow if it feels too much or if it's down on the belly and you don't want to be down on your belly. So you can be on all four. And as a start, you take a deep breath in as you're rounding your spine. You pull your navel towards your spine, so you pull your belly a bit inwards. And then as you exhale, you relax, you can arch your spine a bit. And do this a few times. Inhale, you round your spine, you pull your navel towards your spine, your belly a bit inwards. And exhale, relax as you might arch your spine a bit. But make sure you listen to your body. No need to go extreme or go very far. Just take it nice and easy. So if it feels too much to arch your spine a lot, because you might have a normal natural curve in your spine when you're pregnant, extra curve, and only go to where it feels good. Inhale, you round. And exhale, relax. Maybe arch a bit. If it feels super good, this one, you can just do it very deep inhales, rounding, pull your belly in, and exhale, you arch just as much as feels good. And from here, just go with your intuition. You move your spine around, anyhow it feels nice here. Round it, arch it, round and round, side to side. Maybe hips a bit forward or backwards, around and round. There might be a tight spot or some tight spots, sore places. Just get into all those and keep your breath flowing, staying nice and easy. And then from here you can come into a child's pose, which you always can come into as a nice rest during the yoga flow. And make sure you have plenty of space for your belly, so knees out to either sides. Maybe you feel better sitting up tall, you can do that. Just rest your hands to your thighs. Or you go down as far as it feels comfortable, depending on how big your belly is, how far you are, and what feels good. You can stay on your elbows. If you have a yoga block, might be nice to rest your forehead to the yoga block. You can rest your palms face your palms towards the sky, relax your shoulders if that feels good. Or you can reach your palms towards the yoga mat. But often you can feel tight in your shoulders, so it might be nice to have your palms facing the sky. Relax your shoulders. If you do not have a yoga block, you can use a pillow, a bolster, or even just your hands. One hand on top of the other, and rest your forehead to your hands. Relax your shoulders. But any kind of child's pose position that works for you. Maybe a gentle sway side to side. Then on an inhale again, you come up to all four, hands and knees. And we're going to do a few more exercises that's going to help you strengthen your core and your back. And make sure you listen to your body always, so only go to where it feels good. If it feels too much, just back off and take it easy. Take a rest. But to begin with, on an inhale, you lift up your right arm and your left leg. Take another deep breath in. And exhale again, you bring your right hand and your left knee to the ground. Same thing, opposite side. Inhale, lift up left arm, right leg. Take another deep breath here as you feel the lengthening through your arm and your leg. And as you exhale again, left hand, right knee to the ground. Just gonna do one more each side. Inhale, lift up your right arm, left leg. Take another deep breath in as you feel the lengthening, relax your shoulders. And again, you bring your hand and your knee to the ground. One more, left side, inhale, lift up left arm, right leg. Take another deep breath in as you feel the lengthening. And exhale, hand and knee to the ground. All four. You can repeat this around maybe 10 times, would be a nice repetition. And next one in this series, you can, on an inhale, lift up your right arm, left leg. And then now as you exhale, you bend your right knee towards, your left knee towards your left shoulder, right elbow towards your right shoulder. On an inhale again, you stretch your arm and your leg. And exhale, you bend. Also this one you can repeat 10 times. We're just going to do 3. One last time, exhale, bend. On an inhale again, stretch. And exhale, bring your right hand and left knee to the ground. Same thing, opposite side. Inhale, stretch out your left arm, your right leg. And exhale, bend as you bring your knee to your shoulder and the hand to the shoulder. Inhale again, stretch your arm and your leg. And exhale, bend. On an inhale again, stretch your arm and your leg. And exhale, bend your knee and your shoulder, your elbow. On an inhale again, stretch your arm and your leg. And exhale, bring your both hands and both knees to the ground. Maybe move your spine a bit around if it feels good. Just take it nice and easy. And then the last one in this one is on an inhale, you lift up your right arm, left leg. And then this time you stay here maybe around 10 seconds, relax your shoulders. And to give you a bit of extra challenge to keep the balance here, you can lift up your right shin bone and your foot off the ground. And it's going to be a bit more difficult to keep the balance. And again, you come back down, one hand and knee to the ground. And if it feels too much to lift up the shin and the foot, you don't do it. You just simply inhale, lift your left arm, your right leg. And you just stay here. Or if you want the extra challenge, if it feels okay, you can lift up your shin and your foot. But nice and easy. No need to push it. And again, bring your hand and your knee to the ground. And take a few deep breaths here as maybe you move your spine a bit around. Arching, rounding. Round and round. Come back to your child's pose, knees out to the sides, and find a comfortable position in your child's pose. Just a few deep breaths. Maybe gentle sway side to side. But make sure you take as many breaks as you like and as you need. And make sure it feels comfortable as you do it, as well as afterwards. Just nice and easy. And again, you come to all four. And from here, you come to your back, lying on your back with your knees bended and your feet to the ground. Relax your shoulders to the ground. And first we're going to start with some inhales and exhales. So you're here as you're lying on your back. You take a deep breath and you feel your belly rise. Inhale by your nose. And a long slow exhale by your mouth. Feel your belly fall. Deep breath in, feel your belly rise. And long, slow exhales, feel your belly fall. And try to do your inhales and your exhales just as long. And you can do these breathings for up to a minute. And when you've done this for a minute time, maybe it feels nice to sway your legs a few times side to side. Just some nice relaxation for your lower back. And then we're going to do some exercises for your pelvic. So again, back to the middle, feet to the ground. Relax your shoulders to the ground. And then you want to activate your pelvic. So you close off your rectum. And then you keep this activation of your pelvic for 5 to 10 seconds. As you keep your breath flowing. And then on an exhale you can release, let go. Inhale, you activate your pelvic, close off your rectum. And hold this activation of your pelvic 5 to 10 seconds. And if it feels difficult at first, you can just start with 3 to 5 seconds. And then build up from there. And exhale, release, relax. And if you're doubting if you're activating your gluteus, your butt muscles, then you can make a test, because it can be very difficult. So you can try to squeeze your butt, your gluteus, so you're activating the back of your thighs and your butt. And then release, let go. And then again try to activate or to just close off your rectum as you activate your pelvic. And then you feel a difference if you're squeezing your butt muscles or if you just close off a rectum. So it's more like an inner activation of your muscles, feels more deeper inside than your legs. I hope it makes sense, and I hope you can find the activation. As if you want to hold in air, close off your rectum. And you can repeat this exercise up to 20 times. And to begin with, just 3 to 5 seconds and then 5 to 10. And you can build up even longer, maybe 20 seconds per activation. And then relax, release, maybe again sway your legs side to side, might feel nice. And be patient with yourself if it feels difficult at first. You just try it again and again. And then we're going to do one more exercise to strengthen your core, which is going to help your back as well, because you're going to carry some extra weight, and it's nice to strengthen your core muscles. Relax your shoulders. You press your lower back, your tailbone towards the ground. Then on an inhale, you lift up towards your right side, your head and your arms to the outside of your right leg. And just hold it for 5 to 10 seconds. And on an exhale, you slowly, gently come back down. Doing the same thing, left side. Inhale, you lift up your shoulders and your head towards the left side. And just hold it for 5 to 10 seconds. And on an exhale, relax, slowly, gently back down again. And also this one you can repeat 10 repetitions each side. If it feels too much in your core, then you can try again to just lift up a little bit, just a little bit lower, not so much as maybe you did, so maybe just halfway, and come back down. And then the same thing, the opposite side. And come back down. But if it feels too much for you, you just skip this one, you don't need to do it. But you can do it if it feels good, no worries at all. It's a nice one to do, and again you can gently sway your legs side to side, might be nice. And then the last one we want to do today is still same position, feet to the ground, arms down the side of your body. Actually 2 more. So first we're going to do this tilting of the pelvic. So on an inhale, you kind of pull your pubic bone towards your navel and press your navel towards the ground. So there's no space between your lower back and the yoga mat or the ground you're at. And then as you exhale, you arch your spine so you create some space between your lower back and the yoga mat. On an inhale again, you pull your pubic bone towards your navel and your navel to the ground. And as you exhale, your pubic bone away from you and you create some space between your lower back and the yoga mat. And then just do this a few times in your own pace. Also this one you can repeat 10 to 15 times. It's just very nice to do. Might feel very relaxing for your lower back. And when you've done this, again just release, let go. Maybe sway your legs side to side. And then last one we want to do, same position. Relax your arms to the ground. On an inhale, you press your feet against the ground as you lift up your hips, your tailbone, your spine one notch at a time towards the sky. Take another deep breath at the top. And as you exhale, you slowly, gently come back down, one vertebra at a time, from the upper part of your back to the middle, to your lower back. Drop your hips, relax. On an inhale again, you lift up your hips, your spine, one notch at a time, towards the sky. Take another deep breath in at the top. And as you exhale, you slowly, gently come back down, one notch at a time. Until you lower back, your hips on the ground. Inhale, you lift up one vertebra at a time and feel how you're strengthening the back of your legs and your back muscles, opening up the front. Deep breath in and exhale, slowly, gently come back down. And this one as well, you can repeat maybe up to 10 times. And as you take the last time, inhale, slowly, gently roll up. You can just stay at the top a few deep breaths. You can let your arms be to the ground like this, palms down. Or you can interlace your fingers, lift yourself a bit higher to your shoulders. Open your chest, your hips as you're strengthening the back. Just take a few deep breaths here. Another deep breath in. And as you exhale, you slowly, gently come back down. Let your fingers glide apart and one vertebra at a time you come back down. Until your lower back, your hips, your tailbone to the ground. Maybe again sway your legs side to side. And then you can straighten out your legs and your arms. And just take a moment in your Shavasana. It's always nice to do after some exercises. You can close your eyes. Maybe place one hand to your heart and one hand to your baby's heart, to your belly. Take a deep breath in by your nose. And long, slow exhale by your mouth. Deep breath in. And long, slow exhales. You can stay in this position as long as you like. And when you're ready to again start moving your body, start by deepening your inhales and lengthening your exhales. Begin moving your fingers, your toes, wrists and ankles. You can stretch your body nice and long if that feels good. And then you can roll to one side of your body. And keep your eyes closed as you make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Relax your shoulders back and down. Take another deep breath in as you lift your arms out to the sides and towards the sky. At the top, bring your palms together, close your eyes, and bring your thumbs to your heartbeat. Roll your shoulders back and down. Place one hand to your heart and one hand to your baby's heart. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, to your baby's heart. Take another deep breath in. And long, slow exhale. And then thank yourself for taking your time to do some exercises that's going to help you strengthening and opening up and keeping your body healthy and strong as you carry your baby inside of you, as you're giving birth and afterwards, as you still carry your baby around, probably. And then just let your hands rest to your thighs and gently open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you for joining this video. I hope all my explanations make sense to you. If you have any questions at all, feel free to type me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I hope it's going to help you to keep strong and healthy in your body as you carry your baby, and to build up some strength and some movability to just simply keep feeling good. Enjoy and take care.